Hello ladies, I am coming to do a review because I looked through my videos and saw I did not do a review. I may have mentioned it when I first used it, but I did not do a review. So it's on the Bask Java Bean and Honey Hair Balm. This is the 4 ounce. I got this when she had her Cyber Monday deal. It says coffee, styling pomade swirl with raw honey, macadamia seed oil, and cocoa butter. The ingredients are virgin palm kernel oil, castor oil, coffee bean butter, macadamia nut oil, cocoa butter, soy wax, beeswax, raw honey, lecithin, vitamin E, and fragrance. Okay. Oh, my hands are dry. I've used this, I believe, 2 times, maybe 3. I think 2 times I used it, maybe 3. I'm not sure. 2 to 3 times. This is how much I use. I scoop it out with my little spoons that I bought, and you really only need a little bit of this. The consistency of this is very smooth. This is how it looks. It emulsifies very well, as you can see. You can smell the coffee in this. I mean, it smells really good. You can smell the coffee, the cocoa butter, the honey. It smells good. It's not an overpowering scent now to the way it felt on my hair. It's, to me, because this is a hair balm. The last hair balm that I used, it was the Main Element Love. It was felt really waxy, like it had a lot of wax in it. But one thing I noticed about it was that it really helped to hold my twist. It gave a nice hold, I guess, because of the wax, but it did not make my hair hard. My hair was still soft. This, also with the Main Element Love, even though I'm doing a review on the Bask Java Bean and Honey, just to kind of give you a comparison, my hair was not greasy or oily or anything like that. Now back to this. My hair was shiny, but it seemed like it acted more as like an oil. My hair was I didn't use a whole lot. I used very little. I may have used about, I don't know, maybe about this much throughout my strands. And then I would put a little bit extra, just a tiny bit, maybe about this much on my ends afterwards, just to protect my ends a little bit more. And it was very oily or greasy. Also, when my hair dried, the first time it dried, I thought maybe it was the condensed buttercream, although the condensed buttercream did not give me a lot of moisture at the roots of my hair, was rather crispy. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? So when I re-moisturized my hair the second time, which was on a Wednesday, I believe, I used the Heritage Hydration Lemongrass and Ginger Panna Cotta as my moisturizer. I had to go through and, I spritzed it with water, and I had to go through and put another heavier cream opposed to something a little lighter, because my hair just felt crispy. It looked parched, and I'm like, what in the world, is going on? So that's how I knew the buttercream, the condensed buttercream, didn't give me a lot of moisture. But I believe this stuff, I don't know, it kind of made my hair crispy. I don't know what's in it that would have done it. I love cocoa butter on my hair. I love castor oil on my hair. I've used, the raw honey is further down the list, like on the end. but I have no clue. I don't know too much about a lot of ingredients, but I have no clue what would cause that. And then to go back, sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. It is after 1 o'clock in the morning. But the second time when I went back and had to re-moisturize my hair, I used the Heritage Hydration Lemongrass Panna Cotta, and then I used a tad bit of this again to seal. And so as it was drying, I could feel, again, the crunchiness. And I'm like, So with that being said, I don't know if I mentioned this in earlier videos, but just didn't do a full review. But if I said I like this, I lied. I don't really care for this. I love the smell. And that is probably about all that I probably like about this. And I also, that's not true. I like the fact that it had a nice balance. Like it emulsified really nicely. It didn't leave the hair, like waxy or stiff feeling. That's kind of like how the main element made my hair feel. It was really waxy feeling, and like really made my hair kind of stiff feeling. But once my hair fully dried, it did not feel like that at all. It actually held my hair. My hair was soft. It wasn't greasy. This was the total opposite. I like the way it feels. It smells good. It didn't make my hair stiff. As I said, it goes on like a butter or oil more so than a hair balm. I guess that's the difference between a hair balm and a regular butter, is a butter emulsifies like an oil, most of them, whereas a hair balm, it has more of a wax, maybe is supposed to help hold, if you do braids or twists better than a regular butter. Whereas this, I guess it tried to hold my hair, but if you look at my video, especially the video that I did when I re-moisturized my hair, it had no hold whatsoever. I guess it called itself trying to hold it, but it just made my hair feel crispy. And whatever moisture I got from the condensed custard, it didn't help really seal my hair good. I guess it just, made it oily or greasy. Yeah, so I'm not sure, what I'm going to do with this. Maybe, I don't know. Because, I don't know. Maybe I try it again when it warms up. I was just looking at 76 Naturalista, and she was talking about the hair milk, how it made her hair crispy, and maybe it wasn't a good thing to use, even though that was a moisturizer and this is a butter. But she was saying how, in the winter, it may not been a good thing to use because of some of the ingredients in it, like coconut oil. It hardens up. So maybe with this, some of the oils that's in it, or maybe the honey, I'm not sure, is not something that you may want to use when it's cold out. Maybe it's good for the summer because it's hot. It melts into your hair better. I don't know. So I'll revisit this when it starts to warm back up here, which it won't. It will be very soon, probably within a couple of months. But yeah, for right now, because I really like the way it feels. I like the way it smells. But I like the way it feels on the hands. And how well it emulsifies, and it has good ingredients in it. But I guess, I don't know, like I said, it's because of the weather, this just did not act right on my hair. But because I bought it and I paid my money for it, I'm gonna try to make this work. So I will revisit this in the warmer months. the summer and spring because it's warm here. It gets warm here very early. So once it starts to heat back up here, I will revisit this to see how it reacts on my hair in the warmer weather. But for right now, unless I get a different result, and even if I do get a different result, I mean, I have other butters that I like much better all the way around. And I don't think I would repurchase this again because I can't use it whenever it, doesn't act right in my hair. And I want a butter or I want products that I could use whenever I feel like that goes well with all the products that I use. I don't have to wait to different seasons to use it. I don't have time for products like that. I don't like products like that. So once I use this up, I don't think I would repurchase it again. I bought this again this Cyber Monday. I forget how much I paid for it. I don't know, maybe $9, $10, $11, $12. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure all y'all who bought during the Bask Cyber Monday sale, y'all probably know how much this costs. But I'm just not sure. I can't remember how much it costs. But yeah, so another thing I wanted to get into is that I just want to thank, I got a package today. It ain't nothing that I ordered from Black Friday. I still got 2 packages that I'm waiting for to complete my Black Friday holiday buying. But the owner from Ancient Secrets Hair Growth, she stumbled across my videos and subscribed to me and asked me to email her. And she sent this to me. It just came today as a thank you for trying her product, her oil, and reviewing them, doing several reviews. She was really appreciative, of that. I really do like this oil. I like the way that it really, as I said before, have not done anything to help with my scalp or my dandruff. She did suggest that I not use it sparingly, like some people try to save it and just like put a tiny bit. But because my scalp is dry, I kind of scrapped that idea a while back and took the tip off of the castor oil bottle the squeeze bottle that I had my castor oil in, and put it on that because it fit nicely. And I have since went out and I bought a different bottle to put my castor oil mix in, as you can see. So that's what I did, and kind of just go through my hair. And I will say this is an 8 ounce. It lasts a long time because I use it 2 to 3 times a week, and I use a good amount of it. I mean, I squirt it through my hair. I don't just use a tad bit like when I first bought it. So it hasn't, I'm not sure if, because my scalp, I mean, as the week gets longer and it gets closer to me needing to wash again, of course, the more dandruff I build up. But now it is taking, like, as before, I would get dandruff starting like by the 3rd day. Now it's seeming like it's spacing out a little, and my scalp isn't as irritated. Only in certain areas, like mostly like back here, is where I get a lot, like it's irritating now. But that's where I get a lot of my irritation, like right in here, like right in these lines right here where my fingers are. So I don't know, it's because, with natural things, it takes a while for it to start working. It don't just automatically start working like, bam, soon as you use it. Not everything works that quickly. But I will say that my irritation has lessened a lot, and it is taking a little bit longer for my scalp to really start flaking up. But I will say by like the 5th day, it is starting to get really flaky. Whereas before, it would be like the 2nd or 3rd day, you know, I had a lot of flakes. The itching would start, and I just washed my hair, you know, and I could kind of delay it as well when I re-moisturize my hair. So I think, you know, just like for right now, putting less twists in my hair and a more bigger twist in my hair, and just untwisting my hands, you know, re-moisturizing with water or whatever, and re-oiling my scalp really good and massaging it in. It helps to delay the flaking and calm down the itchiness a lot longer than when I would just leave my twists in and kind of just go through and re-moisturize, you know, with all of the twisting and stuff like that. But I do like this oil. Back to the point on task, I do like this oil. As I said before, when I talked about this oil, it soaks into my hair very well. It does not just sit on top of my hair like most oils do. That's why I kind of stopped using the grapeseed oil, because it was just sitting on my hair. I mean, I would take my twist down and I would have enough oil on my hands alone where I could probably grease about 10 people up from hair to toe at one time, literally. So I had to stop. Even though my hair likes grapeseed oil, I just could not have that much oil in my hair. And I had even cut back on using it when I was doing the greenhouse effect. You know, I had cut back to maybe like 3 times a week, and it was still a lot of oil in my hair. So my hair wasn't absorbing it at all. It was just sitting in my hair. And this right here, my hair absorbs it really well. My scalp absorbs it really well. It doesn't just sit in my hair. You really don't need a whole lot. And it's helped with hair growth. Not that I needed to grow any hair, because my hair was already long. As I explained when I first got this, if it made my hair grow, that was a plus. But I got it because I did want to see if it would make my hair grow, because that's what Diggermatic Control raved about, the hair growth that you got from it. But when I read that it helps with dandruff, and y'all know I was willing to try anything that said it helped with dandruff, I really was. I even went out and bought a shampoo. You know, it was 98% natural or 99% natural, but it still was stripping, and it was still a shampoo. To, you know, and all different other types of tea tree oil, and my pre-poo, and peppermint oil, and castor oil, and everything else that would help. So that was my main reason, my biggest reason for going ahead and trying this, was that because it said it could possibly help with dandruff, but it seemed to have helped more with hair growth than really with, you know, my scalp issue. But so that is that. So I was like, again, I want to say thank you to the young lady, the owner of Ancient Secrets Hair Growth. If y'all want to check this out, it's Ancient Secrets Hair Growth. Nope, it's not that. It's called Ancient Secrets Hair Growth Oil, and the address is blackhairgrowth.biz. As you can see, that's that. On that site, it will also have the ingredients list as well for you to take a look at. Also, on one of my videos where I talk about this oil, in the comments section, I did list the ingredients that's in this, because a subby of mine did ask me what the ingredients were, and I listed it in the comments section. Another thing I wanted to come back, and I'm not sure, I know I showed this when I got it, but I don't think I did a review on this, and it's the Bask Orange and Karasu I'm hard-headed. Karasu body butter dip. And I know this video is long. I'm sorry, but I just want to get it all done and out the way. I use this a few times on myself, but I mostly use it on my son. And I use this on him from hair to toe. He recently just got a haircut, so he don't have as much hair as he had on his head before. And I like this. My son really likes this. He loves the way it smells. It really moisturizes. I was really shocked because I was like, I don't think I would buy this again, but I used it on myself and I used it on my son. And this really do moisturize very well. I really like this. I would not use this on myself in the summer months because it is kind of hot. I start sweating very easily. So this is a bit too heavy for me. It would be in the warmer months, but kids don't seem to mind. I really like the way this moisturizes my skin, my son's skin and mine. When I put this on the night before, I was still moisturized the next day. I wasn't ashy. My son was still moisturized, and they play outside on the playground. They're on there crawling around, rolling all over the floor, their clothes rubbing up against him. And his skin was not dry. I also have started using this when Fire Opal 94 said you can use this in the hair. I tried it on my son's hair, and it did really well. I liked it. But what I did was, because he loves the smell of this, and I was not using this, and this has an expiration date of February 2014. I did not want this to go to waste because I did pay for it. I didn't really like this in my hair, but it really didn't give me much moisture or anything. So it was kind of just sitting in my refrigerator, and I tried to give it to my daughter. She didn't want it, and so my son smelled it, and he said it smelled like cupcakes. And y'all know he loves anything that smells good. He wanted me to put this all over his whole body, and I told him no, it was just for hair. So we'll keep it with his hair. So when I put this on his hair, he was like, well, you're not going to put the cupcake cream on my hair either? And I said, do you want this on your hair? Okay, so I put this on his hair first. He wanted me to put this on his hair too. So I put this on his hair as well. And I want to say these two actually work well together on the hair. I mean, when I put this on his hair, it oiled his hair because he just had a haircut. It was like a pomade or whatever. So it oiled his scalp and his hair really well. But when I put this on top of it, because I didn't plan on using this on his hair, it really laid down because he had just gotten a haircut. And so it really laid his hair down and really had his waves, really like popping, So I don't know, maybe if you bought this and you really didn't like it by itself, or if you have a kid or a boy or whatever, or if you just want to try these two together on your own hair, I would say give it a try. If you got this, or maybe another leave-in that's lighter, or that, didn't give you the full moisture that you was looking for, and you do have the Bask Karasu butter, try them together and see how they work out for you. I really like this combination on my son's hair. So I think this is a combination that I will use because he loved this so much and I need to use it up. I will use a combination of both of these on his hair in the morning. And so that is my review of the orange Karasu body butter dip, the Heritage Hydration, in combination with the Heritage Hydration golden cake batter. I think, as you can see, the label is gone. The Bask Java Bean and Honey Hair Balm. And a big thank you to the young lady that owns the Ancient Secrets hair growth oil. Sorry for the long video, but thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. I really, really, really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the box below. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button, and peace out.